do. It appears that Rockstar have put a slight delay in the option to kill yourself when you spawn outside. So I've managed to work out a way around that. If you just watch a video, follow the instructions. It may take a couple of times to hit it, but we do get there in the end, guys. It took me about 2 hours to work out how to do this earlier, but I got there. So, first thing, make sure you have no personal vehicles on the map. That's why I just blew my car up. Make sure that you don't need a Cormor's mutual insurance. Make sure you have the Hydra etc. in the hangar.
MMI, we expect. I think we can do that.
Next thing to do, guys, make sure you're not secure serve. Make sure you're not CEO or anything like that. Open the phone. Make sure you have no other jobs on the job list other than the Leicester heist. And finally, make sure you have the option to kill yourself. Yes, you do. Go into the hangar. Did say that I got a message just as we were coming into the hangar there, so I'll open the phone once I get inside and clear that message out of the jobs list. There we go. Right, guys, get the jet. Press down on the D-pad a few times, make sure there's nobody around outside. There's a guy there, but he's quite a distance away. We should be okay to go ahead. I'm just going to double check on the phone map and see who this guy is. Yeah, he's quite a way away. Right, so hit accelerate, guys, and then straight onto the touchpad for the PlayStation. Not quite sure which button it is for the Xbox. Hold it down. When you spawn outside, you should get the interaction menu. Press up X or up A, I believe it is on the Xbox. As you saw there was a slight delay in giving me the option to kill myself. So what you do, you fly back to the hangar. Hopefully nobody blows us up. Don't blow the jet up, whatever you do. We'll spawn back inside. Do blow the jet up, guys, you have to wait a few minutes, like 4 or 5 minutes before you have the option to kill yourself again, so try not to kill yourself at all. It doesn't matter if another player kills you. Obviously be cautious if there are people hanging around outside the hangar. This is going to be a little bit tricky to do if that's the case. I'll normally wait inside the hangar until everybody clears off. I may work this time, guys. Sometimes it takes 2-3 times to hit this. Hold the touchpad. Oh, that wasn't quick enough. I didn't press up twice, guys. I'm too busy talking. I pressed up once by mistake, so we're going to have to start all over again. This is a good instructional video. This is going to kind of show you the mistakes that can be made and what to do should you make those mistakes. So as you saw, I didn't press up X properly. I only pressed up X mistakenly. The glitch didn't work, so if that's the case, you get rid of the jet by destroying it. You can, of course, fly back into the hangar. It doesn't really make much difference. It's just a bit quicker to just kill it, destroy it, whatever. Call most mutual insurance. We need to get that Hydra back in the hangar.
How can I be of use? I'll look into it.
Make sure you're not secure serve, anything like that. You still have the option to see. So we have to wait a few minutes because I didn't hit the glitch right. I did kill myself. You have to wait another 5 minutes before you can do it again. Now, if you're in a fairly full session, I would just wait. I wouldn't kind of find a new session or anything like that, because you could go out this session, be put into a session with, you know, 6 players or something stupid like that. It's worth just hanging around waiting those 4 minutes. Once again, this is going to be a full instructional video on how to do this working jet god mode glitch. I know a few people have been struggling to get this going the last few days. I don't know if Rockstar have made some adjustment or something. It would seem that way. As you saw the first time I spawned outside in the Hydra there, the option to kill yourself was kind of greyed out. That didn't used to happen. You used to be able to do that first time, up X, you would kill yourself. now there seems to be a slight delay. So this is a definite working way around that. It took me a little while to work this out, but I've definitely got it to happen. Took me maybe 2 hours this morning to work this thing out, but we got there in the end. Sometimes it can take a while to hit this glitch. It's definitely worth it in the end. It's a lot of fun, especially if you're in the same kind of case as I am. You're in bad sport. For those of you who have been in bad sport and know what bad sport is, you know that it's a bit more challenging. The players are a lot tougher, you get a lot of tryhards, a lot of modders, glitches, etc, etc. You really have to be on your A game in bad sport. Right, we're just waiting another couple of minutes, 2 minutes 23. I'm trying to not to hang around in the same spot while I'm waiting for that counter to count down. You don't want to make it too easy for other players to kind of find where you are and kill you. I tend to stick to this same kind of loop here. This ladder, up the next ladder, across the roof, down, and then round the front of the hangar, up the ladder, down, just round and round in a couple of circles. Just saves you from standing around getting some bored as well. Obviously be conscious that your blip will be on the radar, other players will be able to see that you're here. In God mode, people are going to come for you most likely. Get that job. 1 minute 35. Should be kind of one more kind of round here and down the other side, and we should be just about ready to go. Try again. Ladder. 1 minute 5 seconds. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Can be a bit tricky, that dish gets in the way sometimes. Of course guys, you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing for this part. You can kind of just hang around, stand about, whatever you want. I'll tend to do this just to kind of save you from getting us bored really. Someone in the chopper. Okay, this guy is after me because I was killing him just before I went live with this video. Make this a little more complicated. I'm not too worried about him. I'll obviously just stick myself in passive mode. You'll get bored and go off. Don't worry about it too much, guys. Chances are he's maybe trying to do a God mode glitch too. You normally find that people who are kind of around the hangar, especially in bad sport, we're all here trying to do the same thing. You can be pretty unlucky sometimes and get a couple of good players in the hangar trying to do the God mode at the same time as you. It obviously makes it a lot harder if there's other players around. I tend to find this hangar's not too busy. Try and kind of, if you're just buying your hangar, stay away from the one at Los Santos Airport. You'll get a lot of players down there. This hangar's a little bit further away, yes, but it's a little bit easier to kind of use. So once again, style, accessories, with that passive mode counter to count down, change your glasses, you get the little save icon at the bottom there. And go back into the hangar. I know there's a bit of buzz on my mic, I apologise for that. I only just realised there is today. I'm not really sure if there's anything I can do for that. But I'm sure you guys can still hear me nice and clear. Okay. Into the jet. Make sure you have no other invites on the job list other than the Leicester heist. Close the phone. Accelerate to go outside. Hit the touch pads quick as soon as you spawn outside. You need to leave go of the touch pad. Go up X. Of course it doesn't work now, so you have to fly back to the hangar. But if you do, don't blow your plane up. Just as I was landing there, I realised that I had another job on the job list. So as soon as you kind of get inside, open that phone, delete all the jobs from the job list, other than obviously the Leicester heist. Okay, accelerate to go outside and then straight onto the interaction menu or the touchpad as soon as the screen goes black. Up X, there we go, it's worked this time guys, hopefully the glitch has worked. You should get a double kind of thing on the wasted there, which has worked. Let's fire a couple of rounds at the Hydra just to make sure it doesn't blow up. Okay, that's fine, open the phone, start the Leicester mission. We should go back to the house that you have the Leicester mission saved at. This is absolutely necessary to make sure that the Hydra is saved into God mode. If you don't do this, if you try to get into the Hydra, it will just become destructible, or people can blow you up again basically. Now sometimes guys this doesn't work straight away. I could get back to the jet and it could blow up. We'll find out when we get there. Now one of the things you need to be conscious of when you go outside here is not to call in a personal vehicle to get back to the Hydra. If you call in a personal vehicle, the Hydra will of course disappear. You can, if you watch, go outside. If you have a CEO office, open up the interaction menu when you get outside and make yourself CEO. Go to secure serve, CEO vehicles, a buzzard, and then just make things a little bit easy. Go to abilities, make yourself ghost, just takes your blip off the map. It's definitely worth doing, especially when you're in bad sport like I am. A lot of tryhards, a lot of good players in bad sport. It will come straight for you, especially if they see a helicopter. You'll have a Presser Mark II chasing you pretty quick. Back to this jet, hopefully it's worked. It's not a big deal if it hasn't worked, you kind of blow the jet up. Obviously call Moz Mutual Insurance, request the jet, back in the hangar and go through the whole sequence again. This can take some time to get right. You know, sometimes you'll hit it first time, sometimes it may take you 15 minutes, sometimes it can take longer, but it's definitely worth doing. One of the things I tend to do, guys, I don't know if this will make any difference, it's just something that I like to do as a habit really. I kind of get close to the airbase here and just ditch the helicopter, open the parachute. What I would recommend you do is to open your phone and just kind of highlight Leicester just to get them ready. Sometimes when the helicopter hits the ground it can attract the police. Don't really want the guards on the military base kind of chasing you while you're trying to do this.
Which one of my skills is required?
Just waiting for that chopper to crash. Landed on the base, so there's a good chance that may attract the cops. No, it doesn't look like it's going to. Okay, we should be okay, guys.
Call back when your brain has started working.
As you notice, I've landed a little away from the jet. You don't want to be too close initially. I'll try firing another couple of shots at it, make sure it's in God mode. I can't quite see it, it's so bloody dark. Right, okay. That's definitely God mode, guys. And that there is the new 1.50 jet God mode glitch. The only variation on this one to the old way is basically you realise when you accelerate the first time to come out of the hangar and spawn outside, you press the touchpad, then when you spawn outside up X, the option to kill yourself will be greyed out. That didn't used to be happening. All you need to do is kind of fly back to the hangar, go into the hangar, press accelerate to fly back out again, hold the interaction menu, or the touchpad, sorry. As soon as you're outside, up X, kill yourself. The kind of little glitch on the screen, that's normally an indication that it's worked. As you saw, I like to fire a couple of rockets or shoot at it with the explosive sniper or explosive shotgun, a couple of shots just to make sure the jet is definitely in God mode. Then of course remember you must open the phone, start the Leicester mission, either any of the Pacific Standard Bank or even one of the Doomsday missions, either, it doesn't matter as long as it's Leicester. It will obviously of course take you back to the house where you have, or the base where you have the Leicester mission saved. You then have to leave that house, make yourself CEO as I did, kind of request a buzzard, go to abilities and go to Ghost, jump the buzzard, fly back to the jet, and fingers crossed you will have a God mode jet as I do now. Just to kind of show that this definitely works. I don't want to do anything too stupid, but we'll kind of, you know, that kind of thing. If the jet wasn't God mode, it would have blown up straight away. A couple of things to be wary of, guys, when you do get the jet into God mode. It can be destroyed still. One of the ways is to land it in water, so if you're attacking people, kind of try and stay away from the beach and areas like that, because if someone does happen to slip through the wind of the aeroplane, which can be done, you will obviously die. The aeroplane will fly out of control and land in the water. If it lands in the water, then that's it, it's destroyed, and you'll have to do the whole glitch again. Yeah, like you can lose the, not necessarily landed on it. If you're in kind of dogfight, like that, you won't be able to upside down, or again, someone can jump through the window, you can lose, but can land upside down. Lands upside down, guys. Hydra, good. Can turn invisible when it lands upside down. I've seen that a few times now, which is kind of funny. Shame it wouldn't land the right way up and be invisible. That would be good fun. But when that happens, yeah, you need to kind of just request a vehicle or something like. That would obviously make the Hydra disappear and go back to the military base or wherever you have your hangar destroyed. Obviously clear any invites, any jobs from the job list in the phone, make sure you only have the list there. Just go over this again a few times, guys, because I know that there's some people out very clear on what to do. I've repeated myself a few times, I'm just trying to make it so that people fully know what you do. Okay, yeah, so same, destroy any personal vehicles, get back to the hangar, make sure you have the Hydra, the P96 if that's what you're using, any kind of personal aircraft, make sure you have them saved in there. Call Moors, make sure you don't need a request or anything like that. Go rocket after. It's pretty cool. A lot of fun, guys. It takes a little while for some people to realise that you're in God mode. So as I was saying, guys, you get into the hangar, jump into the jet, make sure you don't have any jobs on the job list again, just keep making sure that that's fine. Press accelerate so that you're going to go outside. As soon as your screen goes black, hold the touchpad on your controller for PlayStation. I'm not quite sure which button it is on Xbox, but it'll be the button that would open your interaction menu. As soon as you spawn outside, leave go of the touchpad. You will get the interaction menu, press up X. This has to be done pretty quick, guys. It's really important that you do that quickly. As you saw, the option to kill yourself is now grayed out normally when you do it the first time. All you have to do, if that's the case, is fly back to the hangar. Make sure you don't blow the plane up or anything like that. Kind of go back into the hangar in the plane. Spawn back inside, then hit accelerate again to go back outside. Hold the interaction menu, the touchpad, sorry. As soon as you head up X, You should this time get the option to kill yourself. Sometimes it doesn't work second time, it can take 2 times. As soon as you get that X, when you die, you should get the wasted sign or glitch. It's only an indication it's work. That's the case. Open the phone, stop the Leicester mission, take you obviously back to the house or the base or the bunker, wherever you have the Leicester mission saved. Back inside, make yourself CEO if you can. Request a buzzard. Remember to not request any personal vehicles at this point because it will make the Hydra disappear. Go back to the jet, fire another couple of shots at it, make sure it's God mode. It should be. If it isn't, then you have to repeat these steps again. If it's mode, then have fun, guys. Hope this helpful. If sure off, if fast, if you skip any parts, please pop your questions in the end. Best of luck and have fun, guys. Thank you.